Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Aaron Hicks, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next, Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the 1-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now into the box, Aaron Hicks. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And with a batting average over the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting better at the plate as the season progresses.
Yeah, you watch this guy knock the donut off the bat. He strides to the plate with nothing but confidence, and rightfully so. He's been swinging a hot bat lately. Last 10 games really has turned it up a notch.
Giancarlo Stanton now having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. LeMahieu is off at first with 2 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Corey Kluber gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have 2 quality starts back-to-back.
So now into the box is Brendan Rodgers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Now here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 276 the average coming in for him. 17 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
You always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time, so they're off to a flying start in this one.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And it's fouled away. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now at the plate is Bobby Dahlbeck. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think Bobby Dahlbeck is a guy we really need to focus in on. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Brian Goodwin is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 33 on the year. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned
The second baseman.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 4. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Base is empty here with nobody out. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. It's a solo shot here for Rougned. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Bring in Giovanni Urshela.
The third baseman.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Urshela aboard here at first with nobody out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 17 home runs, 56 runs batted in. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Right fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 18 for him on the campaign, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
Digging in next, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So we another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Goodwin is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead this one 5-2. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the AB now. And he takes ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 8, the left fielder.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense and a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Chopped at the plate, but it's foul, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Gonzalez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks.
Hit high and deep out to left. Gardner going back. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Third baseman.
Brendan Rodgers bats next.
Rodgers.
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. He collected a base hit his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Gleyber Torres.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Rodgers picks it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So next to bat will be Rougned Odor. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Stepping in next, Gio Urshela. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Strike two.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gonzalez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 5-4. Bottom of the third now. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Here now is Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. That'll
Now
bring
back,
up Bobby
first
Dahlbeck.
baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count now a ball and a strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Again, another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Very weakly on the ground. To first. LeMahieu's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 4. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Hard hit at third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 7-4. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty, this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Nick Pivetta answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, DJ LeMahieu. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Plate now, Aaron Judge. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Number 36 on the year for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And there's ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He's taken him deep once. And that misses 1 and 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 9-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Brian Goodwin. First pitch of the AB now.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 0-1 on its way. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Two and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Wow, that got up onto the roof deck. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 13 for him on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan Plesac, somebody please stop the bleeding. This pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen. You see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy. You're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
And he misses there. 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 1-2 pitch. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's a pop-up now. Kluber waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now to the plate, Kevin Plawecki, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Pitch on the way. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Popped him up. LeMahieu over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 9-5. So stepping in is Rougned Odor. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4.
Rougned Odor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So the next to bat will be Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-1. Popped up. Biggio is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers.
The Red Sox, the third baseman, Brendan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
That evens it up 1-1. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring in Cavan Biggio. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Biggio, base runner at first with 1 out. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Mr. Cortez Jr. will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 65, Nestor Cortez Jr.
He's set and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right
Now
there.
batting,
Hitting streak
first
now
baseman,
up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. In there, 1 and 2 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
First baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. D-Row, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
Marcus Walden will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
The right fielder, number 99.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Late that time for a strike. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Ready now is Aaron Hicks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. From the belt, the pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Oh, and this kicks right off of him, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in this single.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
The 2-1. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 12 and the Red Sox 5. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin.
Leading
comes
off
in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Changeup low, 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Rodan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Rose, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. Adore is there, and that's the first out.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing and a liner. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
And now, Brendan Rodgers. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 12 and the Red Sox 7. Hansel Robles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Hansel Robles.
And now in the box, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run.
Sanchez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Robles is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Next to dig in, Brett Gardner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive, base hit to right.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
DJ LeMahieu stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Gardner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gets dirty and gloves it. Wow. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Fenway after this. Wilson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 34, Justin Wilson.
Stepping up is Kevin Biggio, singled in his last at-bat.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman, Kevin
from the stretch.
Biggio.
Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Wilson, a former New York Met, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Scooped up. Odor. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 12-7 score. Ryan Stanek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Ryan Stanek.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Plawecki is under it. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. In his career against this pitcher, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and even 30 home runs on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
In now, Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0. Stanek, a former Miami Marlin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Odor is on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind.
Now
he had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Next up, Odor. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Next to hit, Gio Urshela. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got a 3-for-5 line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Torres, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees lead it 13-7. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Now it'll be Brian Goodwin. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. the next 3-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Hard liner to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Judge has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder, Marwin.
Next up for the Red Sox, Marwin Gonzalez. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 0 for 4. First delivery to him, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Gardner going back, gone! A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get in the batter's box.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pilecki. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. 9th inning straight ahead. The Yankees lead this one 13-8. Adam enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Adam.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Up next, Brett Gardner. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Goodwin is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And now the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goodwin's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. But they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Chad Green.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Brendan Rodgers. He grounded out last time up.
Brendan Rodgers.
He's set, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor has it, and there's one away.
Now back, the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Next, here is Cavan Biggio. For his career in this matchup, he's 0 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Biggio is retired. 2 down now.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Next to stand in is Xander Bogaerts. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher, that's for sure. These hitters look like they knew it was coming as soon as the ball was coming out of the hand. A wild game indeed.
13-8, the final score in this one. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Nestor Cortes Jr. gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Brad Keller allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 37,000.